Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm not even supposed to be streaming right now. As a matter of fact, I'm supposed to just, I'm getting ready for church, honestly. See? It's my favorite shirt. It's my go-to shirt, honestly. But, here's the thing, right? The reason why I got on today was because I just saw a clip of, Emiru getting assaulted at TwitchCon. And, some of you may or may not know that, like, I was supposed to go to TwitchCon, but, um, at a work function that prevented me from going to the event. But either way, here's the thing, right? God has a reason, God has a reason for everything. You know, maybe I'm not supposed to go for whatever other reason. I don't know. But here's the thing. So let's talk about Emiru real quick. So I saw the clip. Yeah, I'm not gonna show the clip here, because I'm pretty sure everybody knows about it. But she definitely got assaulted at her meet and greet, which is it was crazy. It definitely hit a nerve. I saw what other streamer had to say about it, and I definitely have a different take. Um, Mainly because I used to work for commercial security, and I work for anime convention, PAX, stuff like that. Out here in the East Coast, and what most people don't realize is that commercial security is just a deterrent. Okay, it's not exactly actual protection. Everybody's talking about how TwitchCon security is supposed to do this and do that. I'm pretty sure most of the people that are there don't even watch streams, all right, or streamers and stuff like that. And if they do, probably may or may not be Emiru or whatever. Um, Nothing against the streamer herself. Like, I think she's amazing. I think she's cool. Love the outfits that she puts on her cosplay, and how she cosplays like a bunch of other people, like, which is freaking awesome. But the thing is, um, the staff, Twitch themselves probably have hired a third party person, and usually the how it works is by bids. All right, all these security companies, they bid for things like a contract to work at the convention itself. Has nothing to do with Twitch. It's whatever the convention itself, is contracted with. So let's say Ally Barton, Securitas. What else are like security companies out there? Um, those are the top two. That's like universal that I know of, or national that I know of. Like, let's say Ally Barton and Securitas go at each other, fight for a contract for the and whoever the contract, the company is, the organization is, like, which is in this case the convention center, they choose whichever is the cheapest, and obviously whichever company gives the cheapest one hires the cheapest security officers that would take the job. And usually these are 18-year-olds, 19 years old, that or maybe in some case 21, that has no life experience, is just working just for a paycheck, for minimum wage. Honestly, for the most part, it's minimum wage, $16, whatnot, which is not a lot if you're from California. Okay, um, it could be a lot if you live in Texas or Kansas or whatever, but like, even for where I'm at, Massachusetts, $16 is not survivable wage. That's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about, like, these are just kids that is working for a paycheck. They are not taking the job as seriously as they're supposed to, and for the most part, they're trained to just stand there and not be on the phone. That's it. Just stand there, because the presence usually is enough to deter from crimes. But in this case, you don't deter from weirdos. Weirdos like this guy who jumped up, like, pretty walk past all the security. The security officers, they do not know that this is a weirdo. They don't even know what's happening at the day in this day. What's usually happen is like their manager comes up and be like, all right, you stand here, you stand here, you stand here. You'll get your lunch at some point. They don't know, like, who knows the person or not. So very likely they walk past, like, that's it. They probably they're not a Twitch staff per se, where, like, that's in charge of, like, oh, who has registered, who hasn't registered, who had a background check, who hasn't had a background check. Security just stands there. They probably don't even have radio of anything. Okay, so yeah, as far as I remember, like, I think I may be one of the very few that had radio because I was like a supervisor, not even a team leader. So, like, I only have a team of like 4 or 5 people, and my job is to make sure they get their breaks. That's it. Or make sure they leave on time, clock out on time. Like, any type of event that's happening, they don't really tell us. They just tell us, oh yeah, just you know, this is you're gonna be in charge of the Microsoft Surface area. That's it. Never tell me what detail to, like, what am I supposed to be in charge of? How many people are supposed to be here? Nothing. Just you see something, say something, report it. You don't do anything about it. There's other situation where, like, I was a security officer for another commercial building overnight. There's a fire that was, like, literally right next to the building I'm securing, and I'm not supposed to do anything about it but call 911. Like, our job is so minimal. I know, like, this is not a big fire. It's something I could take some water and put it out, but I can't say nothing. I can't do nothing. They literally say if someone broke into the building I'm securing, just call the police. I had a job where I'm supposed to kick out, like, homeless people from bank ATMs. I can't physically kick them out. I verbally tell them to leave. They don't want to leave. I can't do anything about it, honestly. Like, so, like, it's not like, security's a joke, but, like, for the most part, my presence was enough to get most of the homeless people out. But, like, there's always that one that's a little crazy, and they're like, nope, I'm not leaving. I'm staying here. What can I do but call the actual cops? That's the reason why security officers are not law enforcers. They're different, right? It's crazy because everybody just assumes security will stop everything. They literally just can't. By law, they can't. Like, and that's why situations like this happen way too often. And I'm sorry. It is what it is. Now, had I been security in, like, TwitchCon, it would have been a different thing because, like, I know Twitch enough. Like, I watch, and not even as a viewer, but as a streamer myself. Like, you kind of just know what's supposed to happen, what not supposed to happen, and even as a small streamer, like, you still hop up and you kind of just know. And, like, for me, as security over there, you just see something weird, like the dude out of nowhere hugs her, and it just seems out of context. Like, we're not allowed to physically remove them, but we are allowed to verbally command. So it seems like in the video, nobody really did anything. Shout out to the dude that did. And as far as I know, that is actually part of Emiru's team. This is where it gets tricky. Why? Like, what I don't get is why their bodyguard can't come in with them. Like, that's their own personal entity of people that can protect them. We are not allowed to. It's not like each person is assigned a law enforcer to prevent things from happening. So, like, with, like, I understand, like, anime convention packs, they're not, like, high profile stuff, but, like, we're talking about Emiru here, who's, like, what, at least top 20 streamers. Like, we're talking about, like, all these other big streamers are there. Like, they are humans that, like, for this type of convention, the exhibit are the humans, the streamers. So, like, in these type of cases, I think bodyguard should be allowed because of things like this. Because, all right, quick story, all right. When I was much, much, much younger, I want to say, like, at least 10, 15 years ago, when I first learned about YouTube, Um, like I watch this person named Christina Grimmie, right? She's the person that like I got into YouTube for, and and I think 2 3 years after I learned about her, like at her own meet and greet in somewhere in Florida, she was attacked and she was killed. Right? It was a very sad time for me. I like definitely tear came out and stuff because like that was someone that like got me into YouTube. Like she didn't I don't know her personally, but like the first thing I watched was her and I got attached to it a little bit. So like, you know, so like knowing that can happen, I feel like all big streamer, like whether you're A, B, C list celebrity, if you are well known, you should definitely have a bodyguard with you to prevent these type of situations from happening again. And I don't really have much else to say. I just think this is crazy, and I gotta go before I end up turning this into an actual sermon. So stay safe, respect the creators, and if you are going to events, just be situationally aware. Don't let these type of things happen. All right, I'm gonna see you in tomorrow actually for my actual stream. So yeah. Also, y'all like my starting scene because I'm about to give you the ending one.